or we aren't. Good to go? Hi, folks. It's always noisy in here. So as I look at all these busy bodies, this is the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is the fourth day of the 6 day, also known as the Purple Heart Project. So as you look out here, 6 of these people are civilian students, meaning they paid to be here, and 7 of them are combat wounded veterans that came here as our guests. Thank you to you folks who have helped us finance this. Something we do 6 times a year. We do one in April, one in May, one in June, one in July, one in September, and one in October. This is our 33rd class. We started this, Jake and I actually started this 10 years ago. Luther joined us shortly thereafter, and we've grown it to the point where we have had approximately 227 soldiers go through our program from, if you look over there on the wall, from 4 different countries. Ireland, Denmark, we had 2 from Denmark, we've had 2 from Australia, the majority are from the United States, and we've had probably 10% from Canada. We have a Canadian soldier with us today. So what we're going to do is walk around and give you an opportunity to meet them, but before we do that, my friend Moose, who has been extremely kind to us all these years, has some gifts to give out, and RC Woodworking has gifts to give out to the civilian students. Ken's going to handle that. So I'm going to give this to Moose. Is that on and running? You might want to cast your eyes this way. We have some gifts to hand out.
Frank, is that?
Hey, wait a minute. That's our cameraman. What is he? Oh, it is? We hope.
Yeah, he's been replaced with a robot.
Yeah. Maybe the robot will show up on time.
I think he told me to speak up.
He said, hold it a little closer.
Okay, it's always my great pleasure to offer a little token of appreciation for all you people that have been veterans. And we'll start by calling out some names, and you can come up and get it. If it doesn't fit, let Rob know, and we can make sure we get one that does.
So as we call out your name, if you'll come up. Ed? Ed. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
This is Moose.
Good, Moose.
This is a dead cat sweater. Designed to keep you warm.
Thank you.
And it's got the nice Purple Heart logo on there.
Okay,
There you go.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Stay cozy.
We have Brian with a Y.
Brian with a Y.
Bruce, thank you. Pleasure.
Wear it well. Don't wear it in the shop. Everything sticks to it.
Love sawdust.
And Brandon. Oh, sorry, Moose. I got to hold this. They can't hear you.
Okay.
Brandon,
There you go. I'm not coordinated well enough to do this.
All right, I'll hold it. Next one.
Every now and then we'll get a comment on the lot. Someone will believe us if they actually
RJ.
RJ. He's Luther's twin.
Oh, no.
That's a very cruel thing to say.
Yes, it is. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I heard that, Moose. I heard that.
I was only joking.
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. I saw it, and I'm going to remember it.
What did RJ say?
That's an upgrade for you.
Joe.
Joe. Guess where he's from? Bye.
Bye. Newfoundland.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
You'll have a use for that.
Used to hang out in a tank with Al.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Clankety clank, I'm a tank.
I got an XL here with no
And Labrador.
name, or a large with no name on it. I'm missing.
Jason?
Yes,
Jason.
Jason.
Air Force.
You went right over my
Thank you
head,
so
that's why I
much.
missed you.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
There you go, that.
that's it, that's it. Thanks again for this opportunity.
Lots of gold.
Appreciate what you guys do.
Thanks, folks.
We call more than one moose.
Yeah. All right, keep paying attention.
Zoe,
Zoe.
Zoe.
Oh,
And Burke is after Zoe. There you go.
Thanks, Ken.
advertise it well, Zoe. Burke, Canadian. Oh, you know.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Burke
Willow.
third.
Willow.
Mr. Burke.
And then Paul.
Paul? Something to wear to work.
That's it.
See you, sir. Let me know about tomorrow night. Okay, 8:30.
Paul.
Thank you.
Freddy.
Freddy Fender?
Then David.
Paul. I know it won't stay there.
Freddy.
David, a close second. Also known as Bull.
Bull.
Thank you, sir.
And Tim.
Tim.
Can't do that.
Frick, why do we keep seeing you everywhere but behind the computer?
Probably haven't been broadcasting for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, that's okay. We're done.
All right, that happens every time. Think about that. That's a generous donation from Moose. Comes to all of our lives. It gives us 3 sweaters that we give out every time, including tonight. Oh, speaking of which, so let's talk about the money side of this. So we do this as a fundraiser, an opportunity for you to participate. What we asked, we've kind of changed it up a little bit. It's a lot easier for us to plan when we know what we're going to be able to depend on. So rather than asking you for a one-time donation every time I'm on here, what we ask you to do now is to make a reoccurring donation. And it's all explained on our site. Frick will leave a link. Whether it's $5 a month or $5,000 a month, that works. But for every 10 new reoccurring donations we get each night, we'll give away a prize of about $300. And we got a really good one tonight. Ken, tonight we're giving away a plane.
5.5.
5.5, all done up, and compliments of, tell me the gentleman's name. Oh, could you find that out, please? Gina knows. I tell you, there's a guy that actually, we did a draw, he won the plane, he'd already won one before, what are the odds? Guy sat on a horseshoe, and he said, he donated it back and said, here, give this out again, so I'll mention his name as soon as Ken lets
And
me
we
know.
have 6 rollover recurring donations from last Friday.
Right, so we do, pardon me, this is normally a 2-hour session, but on the week of the class, we do an hour on Friday and we do the second hour on Thursday night. So it's whatever we had from Friday, we combine with tonight, and based on the number we get, we'll determine how many gifts we give away. So we already have 6 from Friday, so. All right, so we're gonna walk around. Why don't we talk to Casper first? Because Casper came here, he's from Denmark, combat wounded soldier from Denmark, came here for the first time 2 years ago?
Yep, August 22.
2 years ago. You can hold that if you like. Keep fairly close so they can hear because there's a lot of background noise. Came here, and every time we do the class, I invite a soldier that's been to our class before to come back and be our assistant. And I always really look for the ones that have gone home and done something with it. So Casper has been busy at woodworking. So I'm just going to let him introduce himself a little bit. Now, you have a friend.
I because this program does so much good to so many veterans and civilians, and so I wanted to give something back. So I teamed up with a Norwegian woodworker, Kurt, who is exclusively hand tool woodworker and really admires Rob's work. And so Kurt made this box, shaker style, and I made a mallet, a very heavy mallet.
Even got a little leather-lined spot to sit it in. I checked this over. This is very precise work. Excellent job.
And
You
so
can look at those dovetails as close as you want.
you won't find any gaps.
Very impressive. So we're going to give this away as one of our gifts. What?
Notice that the wood wraps around too. Like you use the same board.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the same
oh,
board
yeah.
all the way around.
Yeah.
He has a
Yeah.
very,
I didn't-
very keen sense of detail. It's
Beautiful.
Very impressive.
Beautiful. And what is it made out of?
It is very slow-growing, old-growth fir from Norway.
Nice tight rings.
Right?
But we need his signature on there.
And so, to steal the spotlight just a little bit, I made this box out of mahogany with another mallet in it. Both mallets are made from the mallet head is lignum or ironwood.
Very hard.
Very hard to work.
Very heavy.
So
Check out the dovetails. Equally as good. Really nice mahogany. So this will be another gift. So we've got 3 gifts, so we need lots of donations. Lots of recurring donations.
recurring donations. So what I want to say is to any veteran out there, or if you know a veteran who suffers in any way from having been deployed, give it a go. It's, you won't regret it. It's a once in a lifetime, or might even be twice in a lifetime.
Thanks for mentioning that.
And so definitely look us up, apply, and I'm pretty sure eventually you'll get through. And as I said, you won't regret it. It's kind of like when I was here the first time, I felt like I'd come home again. So it's a really nice experience, and the hospitality of Rob and his entire staff is incredible. And the food is incredible, and there's lots of it. It's great. It's an awesome experience, and you'd be doing yourself unjust if you didn't try to apply. So do it. That's it.
In case they don't know, we cover all their travel expenses. We house them, we feed them while they're here. We send each soldier home with, if you're talking American dollars, somewhere between $3,000 and $4,000 worth of premium tools. Thanks to the bench brigade, a workbench is built just like these that you see, and will be delivered to their home sometime within a week to a couple of months after they return. So we set it up so that they literally will be able to transport what they've learned here and be able to do it at home and keep it up. Keep the tools sharp.
Hit the ground running.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you. Been a great help. Keep at it.
Thank you for having me again.
Who should we go see first, RJ? RJ.
Thanks a lot.
This is RJ. This is Luther's nemesis.
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Keep that very close just because of all the background noise.
All right.
So just take it away and say whatever you want to say. You have a friend that got you here, so mention that.
Yes, unfortunately, I have a fellow Marine, brother of mine, Daniel Brazil. I know he's watching. He already called me and said he was going to be watching. He actually sent me through the process of Blue Chip. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Blue Chip?
Yeah.
So Blue Chip me in because he'd been here, I think, August or September of last year. And it's a completely amazing experience. The way everybody brings you in, especially Casper, that, I met him at the hotel. Took up with him. He's very patient, just like everyone else here, except Luther. Luther's just his own person, quite loud and obnoxious. But they all have good hearts. So if you know any veteran out there that has any love or interest for any type of woodworking, please reach out to them and let them know about this program. Fill out the forms, get them to come in. You get treated like family. I've spoke to Rob on several different occasions, whether it's woodworking, something personal, even about his own personal life, and so.
You can mention Bo.
Yeah, I mentioned or got to talk to Bo, who was in a motorcycle wreck, and I was in one as well. So we got to talk and to each other and swap a few stories. Jake's been very helpful as well. Everyone here just completely unbelievable how they take care of you. The food, there's plenty of food no matter what night it is, what meal it is, there's plenty of food for everyone. And it's just unbelievable how they treat you, and a very good experience. And if hopefully I'll get a little better as I go home, and with all the tools that they supply on the table, maybe I'll be able to send something in and come back as an experienced for the experience program. So.
First ever half blind?
First ever half blind. I just finished a few minutes ago trying to smooth it down just a little bit right here. And I struggled so hard on Monday to try to figure this out. And still got a little gap right here, but
It's gelling, right?
It's gelling. Yes.
Based on your experience on Tuesday compared to today, night and day.
I was honestly stressing out very bad.
Yeah, he was frustrated. I could see it in him. And all I could say was, look, you learn it all. It's information overload. You get a good night's sleep to have it work around, find its way to your head, your brain.
Yes. Yeah. Finally was able to slow down and concentrate and get it in my head and get my own little my own self out of my own head, and I was able to take care of it. What else do you want? You tell me what you want.
No, it's all right. I was just trying to get a message to Ken. Thank you for
Yes,
being
sir.
here.
No, Rob, thank you for the invitation.
I appreciate it.
You and your family and everyone's been outstanding. Thank you very much.
You're so worth it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ken, would you do me a favor and grab that mahogany drawer project down there? Remember? So we work our way down, and the name of our who are you?
Yep.
So the name of our project is the Purple Heart Project. Back in 2017, Liz Matheny, who works for Woodcraft, they decided they were going to help us. They thought the project was worthy. They put us on the cover of their catalog that was out to hundreds of thousands of people. And we had to have a name. And she came up with the name, the Purple Heart Project. So some people that don't live in the U.S. don't understand or know what the Purple Heart Project, do you call it an award or do you call it a award? So he's going to tell us. Introduce yourself.
My name is Brandon Maha. I'm a Purple Heart veteran.
From?
Madison, Wisconsin. 2005, I was in Iraq. I was in a Humvee with 4 other Humvees. And an ID went off the side of the road. And it blew up my Humvee. I was the gunner inside. And next thing I remember, I was in a hospital. So had some shrapnel removed from my back. Still have some left. And I struggle with PTSD. And I find that woodworking helps relieve some of the stress that dealing with PTSD on a daily basis.
So tell them a little bit about the actual Purple Heart
Award.
So who is it given to?
So the Purple Heart's given to wounded or killed veterans. It's called the Military Order of the Purple Heart. It's the oldest military medal out there. I think 1782 or 81 they started giving the Purple Heart out. So it's a long time.
Does it come with a hat?
Not always,
So that's
but
actually that's actually what the medal looks like.
Yep.
There's a drawing of it.
So, I didn't bring my medal today, but could have. I know when I got awarded, it was a huge relief to get it and be amongst other people that have it. So,
Which one are we showing off? This one?
this is my first one.
This one. So this is first ever?
First ever.
So having never cut a dovetail before coming here,
Correct.
that was his first attempt a couple of days ago. And he's now working on a half blind. So 2 minutes about your experience here, and what would you say to other wounded veterans that should be here?
My experience here is, I love it. I love the food. I love the brotherhood. I like the really nice tools that help me get the job done. Other vets out there, I've never used hand tools like these before in my entire life. I mostly use power tools, so coming here and learning how to use hand tools for the first time, it's definitely a skill that I would like to proceed and move on in my future. But if you don't think you can, the veteran out there, you don't think you can if you don't have any experience with hand tools, Rob is here to help you out and guide you on your way. So, thanks, Rob.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks.
Take care. Keep at it. You're not done. Tim,
Hey, Rob.
can I pull you away from that for a moment?
Absolutely.
Tim's got some really impressive work. If you'll hold that close.
Yep.
Let's show this off first.
Okay.
That way they'll get their attention. So Tim's been cutting dovetails for a little while because started when? How long ago?
I started woodworking in 2017, and my first dovetail was December of 2021.
2021. So if you look at that,
It's all right.
you're not going to find mine any better than that. That's, if I was reaching down to pick up his or mine, I would have to look for a name. So, with that high praise out of the way, tell the civilian population out there why they should A, come here and take the class, and B, send us their money.
Sure. I guess what you see is what you get, first and foremost. If you watch Rob on YouTube ever, he is as genuine as you could ask for. His whole family's wonderful. The entire community that he's built around this is just one of love and passion, and you feel it from the moment you walk in, and it's just amazing. The ability to come and have the honor to sit amongst the men, at least in this class, that have given so much to our country and Canada and their specific countries is just amazing. To get to hear their stories is one of something that I'm grateful for and will hold dearly for the rest of my life. And I think just from a standpoint of getting to be a part of it and at some point offer any amount of support or healing to support them is just amazing. And you know, to be a part of something and be able to support that is something that I'm grateful for sure.
Wonderful. Anyone to say, anybody at home?
Yeah. Hi to my wife, Kate. I guess
I think before Kate, you should probably
sorry,
mention.
real quick. For
Sorry,
those of you,
Kate.
for you that don't know, the person we really have to call out is Luther Sheely, who is the oracle of the class and comes in
Notice
with
that
the tips and tricks of the day. So when in help,
That was
call
completely
Luther.
unprompted.
But yeah, hi to my wife Kate, my whole family, and Uncle Bill. Appreciate all your support, and what a chance of a lifetime to come and visit the Rob Cosman shop.
That's the uncle with the shop?
You got it.
Yeah, awesome. We heard that story, Uncle. Well, thank you, Tim.
Yep.
I appreciate you
Thank
being
you,
here,
Rob.
and I appreciate what you're doing to help inspire others to work even better.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you. Burke didn't make it as a hockey player, so
Kind of in the middle of something here, Rob.
Sorry?
Kind of in the middle of something.
Hold that close to your mouth, please.
Hi. Hi, I'm Burke
Going after a
Schechtel.
second career.
Yeah, so just here, back up in
Can you come down some? That's good.
back up in Canada. I'm originally from Vancouver, living in California. So just started following. Was doing some lathing work.
Lathing, yeah, lathing.
Turning. I was doing some wood turning.
Let me do
and
some malleting. Hold on.
malleting and watching some turning videos, and ended up coming
We're in
across
the
Rob's
can.
videos and decided that it would be something I'd love to
Guys,
get
yeah,
into.
good.
So ended up getting some tools, and my wife got me this for my birthday. So here I am now, and it's been an amazing experience. So to say the least, just to be honest, I don't know a ton about the military, and having the opportunity to meet these guys and hear their story and hear the sacrifices that a lot of them have had to make is really inspiring. So yeah, so it's been a great week, and just learning, not only meeting a lot of the guys here, but just learning that how to kind of accomplish some of these things that not most people know how to do. I mean, really, Rob's kind of in the background a lot of the time. It's really Luther that we really gotta tip our hat to him. He's really the brains behind the operation, and I just can't say how much I appreciate everything you've done for us, Luther. So
Newport Beach, baby.
there you go.
Anybody can take a reservation. It's the whole.
Yeah. So, and had
Little mention about the ice.
a little opportunity to play hockey a few times. So,
Not done.
Rob and Jake were gracious enough to take me out and have me play hockey for the first time in Canada in about 40 years. So that was
Rex's gear.
Rex's gear. So wearing someone else's skates. I think they were both left foot skates. But I managed to stay upright 95% of the time, and we got one more time out there tomorrow night. So looking forward to that, and it's been an incredible week. So appreciate
Awesome.
everything.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank you, Bert.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna come up here and want to tell you something. So, we have a couple of people in particular that really have gone above and beyond. Santa Claus, who we affectionately know as Santa Claus, who's been supporting me in what I do since 2015, 10 years. And he's really the one that set the example for me, and this is where we are today because of it. And then there's two Johns, I'll just call John in Florida 1, John in Florida 2, who have both stepped up and been huge supporters. One of the Johns in Florida, I contacted him looking for help because I want to be able to provide a next step for the guys that have come to the class, really took a hold of it, went home and worked at it, and some of them started businesses, and I want to be able to give them more information and advance their training. But it's an expensive venture, right? We figure it's about $5,000 to get each one of them here. So I asked him, I said, how can we do this? And he sent me a text back. He goes, Rob, I'll cover it. So big shout out to John. So I want to tell you what it's all about. Here's what we're going to do. It's called an intermediate drawer making workshop. In order to apply, you had to have been a PHP alumni. So there's approximately 220 soldiers who have the opportunity to, actually we've lost one, so 219. And you have to qualify. So here's what happens.
We've lost two.
Oh, yes, two, right.
Where's the one in Ontario?
Yeah, Vietnam. Dave
No.
Wasn't Dave? Do you remember the name of the Vietnam vet that died? He's actually lived in Ontario. I'd like to be able to say his name if I can remember. Memory. Anyway, back on track. So here's what you're going to make. You're going to make, Jake, you're going to make a case and a drawer. So this one's made out of mahogany. Drawer front's made out of figured maple. Sides are walnut. You'll have your choice. And it's going to be fit perfectly. There's going to be dovetails involved. There's going to be through wedge tenons. There's going to be obviously half blinds and through dovetails in the back. So in order to come in this class, and this is going to be a work class. There will be no breaking for food. We're just going straight out for 6 days. You have to come in with a certain level of competence. So you can order this on the web on our site now. It's up there for $30. We're going to send you 4 pieces of lumber that Brandon has milled. The drawer front, the drawer sides, and the drawer back. They are flat and thicknessed. They are not to width and they are not to length. You've got to do that. You're going to take those 4 pieces and you're going to make a drawer, so to speak. No drawer bottom. I'm looking for how well do you follow instructions in terms of the final width, the final length. The finish, inside and out, has to come right off the hand plane, so I'll know whether or not you've been practicing your sharpening. I'm going to inspect your dovetails, front and back, half lines and through dovetails. Of course, everything has to be perfectly square or as close as possible. We will, of the submissions received, Gina will take them and apply a number, so I won't know whose it is. Jake and I will go through and pick out the top 12. You will receive, thanks to Chris Davenport. Chris did a little plan, give you the dimensions. And then the same box we sent you your wood in, we'll send you a return label so that the $30, or the 40, what did I say, $30 will cover everything. Now, we have to, the deadline, I'm sorry, I can't remember what's the deadline?
June 30th.
June 30th. We need to receive your submission, your piece for evaluation by June 30th. So pitter patter, order it now, get it. There's no limit on the number that will go out as long as you're a PHP alumni. And hopefully we're going to be able to do this maybe twice next year. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great because we're going to get to bring back 12 guys that we've got to know over the years and come back here and have a great time together. So let's boogie. Okay.
I was so starstruck by Luther that I forgot to say hi to my family. So I want to say hi to my wife, Elaine, and my 3 kids, Hannah, Emerson, and Smith. There you go.
It's amazing how he can overpower.
Oh my gosh, it's just, he has such a presence.
His aura.
It's his aura.
His aura.
The aura cult.
He's on the phone.
For me, I like to say hi to my wife, Jenny.
I'll start reminding everybody. Don't forget your family.
Wife, Jenny, my 2 kids, Jonathan and Maddie, my parents, Steve and Chris, and my dog, Maggie. So, hi.
Hi, Maggie. All right. Yeah. Paul Testoni, where's he live? You know? Paul Testoni received a plane on a draw, already had one before, and was kind enough to allow us to have that one back to give out again. So big thank you to you, Paul. Jason's gluing, we'll come back. Actually, we'll start at this end and work our way forward since Jason's working away. Freddy, can you speak?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, everybody?
You just need to hold it close because of all the background noise. So Freddy actually came with a friend at a civilian spot, but he's actually a combat wounded vet. Could have qualified for our program, but didn't want to wait. So,
How y'all doing, everybody? My name's Freddy.
From?
Louisiana, New Orleans, baby. But I came here, had some issues, jumped out of an airplane, got dislocated elbow, fractured collarbone, separated shoulder, little head concussion, TBIs.
Just tell them what a TBI is, because sometimes people.
It's a traumatic brain injury. My brain doesn't always act properly.
So kind of like you're from South Carolina.
No. He's in a special breed. But I came here. I was struggling. The first couple of cuts and everything, I couldn't even operate a saw. This is actually one of my first projects.
Is this sap?
No, that's my finger.
Oh, okay.
Phenomenal tools. They are extremely sharp. I didn't know how to sharpen the tool, but this gentleman right here has taught me a lot. I'm surprised. Catching up with everybody. Some of these guys are pros. I mean, it doesn't matter your level. You're going to learn how to do it. Phenomenal teachers. That goes for everybody. Even the cameraman's a stud with it. Now I'm putting this together. I can't wait to be able to get home, be able to do some of these projects on my own. It's a beautiful thing. So, by the way, Afghanistan, Iraq, Mom, love you. Dad, love you. All my BCO boys, love y'all too. Make sure y'all get in here, put in y'all's packets. Try for the scholarship. It's definitely worth it. I'm going to try again for a scholarship, probably for another class. Once I get a little more practice.
That's
if
right.
I can get with the drawers. Drawers? That's what
Drawers, yeah, drawers.
Yeah, one of those things.
You didn't mention the food.
Oh, being from New Orleans, I know about food. My favorite things to do in life are fish and cook. And when I tell you, these ladies back here, they know how to throw down. Food is immaculate. I think I gained 25 pounds since I've been here.
Yeah. I know I have.
Been here
Thanks,
for a
Freddy.
minute. Love you, bro.
All right, I just want to, so this is David Hicks. David was a medic in Vietnam, and he passed away cancer not that long ago. So just a shout out to him. If I said his name was Bull, would you know why? Take that.
Good evening, everybody. Rob, thank you so much for putting this on.
Yeah,
This
a pleasure.
You know, I was drawn to your channel almost accidentally. I heard you on a podcast from a different person, and you were telling your story, and you could tell it was really genuine. The appreciation you have for the soldiers, what you do, and I must say that this is a true masterclass, and you've put together.
Can we pause just a second? When you're pushing against that, put another block in the right behind it, so you don't blow that.
And put it down.
Master instructions, even while we're doing filming.
I'm going to take that off so it'll be tight. So that's what he's saying. So when you're pushing, that won't break out that back. Yep. Sorry.
No. I was looking forward to coming here and learning a new skill. This is something I'm a complete novice at, but I feel drawn to it. It's something to try and become, even if it brings me even a minor peace of mind away from the rat-run world. I would really appreciate that. And the hospitality has just been top-notch. Be happy to come back again anytime I can. Everybody take a look at this, and if you have the ability to help, please do. More importantly, if you want to learn a new skill, this is a great place to do it.
Thank you. And thank you for taking care of somebody.
No problem.
That's big. In my book.
Friend, man.
Yep. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, you gotta take this.
Yeah.
Keep it fairly close to your mouth just because of the background noise.
Okay.
Oh, yes. We gotta go back and see some dovetails, but that's all right. I apologize.
Plenty of
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick yours out while you're talking.
They're not too good. Don't show them the.
Brian with an R.
Brian was a Y.
Why?
They all have an R.
An INR.
Brian, where'd you come from?
So, name's Brian, originally from New Jersey, but I left there a long time ago. Just recently retired 2 months ago from the Marine Corps, did 30 years in the Marine Corps. Hoorah. Enlisted guy. Started off as an infantryman, did the sniper thing, force recon guy for a long time. I was always interested in hands-on type of stuff. Bought a few houses everywhere, I was stationed. just started fixing them up and sparked my interest in woodworking. I do a lot of CNC stuff, but never really did the hand tool thing. And then recommended from a friend about the program, watched a couple of videos and thought, man, that would be therapeutic, and it's exceeded all expectations, honestly. Just meeting the shared interests, people that have shared interests, and the love and respect around here is phenomenal. So I have no experience whatsoever, and I've done maybe 4 or 5
Never cut a dovetail.
Never
before
cut
you
a
came
dovetail
here.
in my life, and this was my half blind not too long ago, which I think is pretty decent for the first one. There's some gaps there, but I'm working on it.
Hey, they can see. You don't need to point anything out.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal people, phenomenal program. I would recommend any vet out there, wounded and or not, because you could apply, correct, if you're not wounded.
Well, the stipulation is you had to have been wounded in combat, whether it's a physical wound or a mental wound.
Gotcha.
But anybody can come to the program.
Yeah, if you're out there and you're looking for something, this is it. Just learning a skill that you can actually build stuff. I think a lot of us have been discussing it here as we're becoming good friends. 30 years I've been breaking, destructing, killing, and bashing, and it's nice to actually take your time and patience and handcraft something that potentially you could pass on to your family and kids that may be around for generations. So I appreciate that aspect. So just say thanks for everything. This has been phenomenal.
Awesome.
So continue to donate so we can keep coming.
Thank you. Did you mention family? Did you want to?
Oh, well, they're probably not watching, but I've been married for 28 years to the best woman on earth, my wife, Deb. My 2 kids are 24 and 22. Son is going to college up in Michigan, and my daughter goes to ASU. And they both graduate this summer, so it'll be a good year, it'll be a good summer.
Awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. Keep at it.
Yep.
Nice young.
Yeah.
Well, did you want to show off a dovetail? We didn't.
Not really.
No.
This is my first attempt.
Ever?
Ever. First attempt ever. I could point out flaws, but you know what? It's a good start.
Hey, it's
I'll
together.
take it as a good start.
It's together. You're working on a half blind now?
I am working on a half blind, my first half blind ever. Slow and steady.
Okay, it's not ready yet.
Not ready.
Sorry, keep at it. Freddie, we didn't look at any of your dovetails. Did you have one you wanted to show?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, right, too. Because
I had all
the blood. Yeah.
With the sap on it.
Right.
Sap.
Right.
Human sap.
Okay.
Oh.
You done?
Yeah, I just finished up the half blind.
Okay, I got to get you to hold this and hold it close to your mouth.
Okay.
It's Jason. Keep it up close just because of all that background noise so that they'll be able to hear you.
Sounds
and
good.
you just take it away.
Okay, Jason Summers, I'm here from Washougal, Washington. I've been a pararescueman for the last 19
Can I interrupt
years.
you for a second?
Yeah.
Remember, this is just went together. Did you do that back wall with your marking gauge?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Luther tried to help me with it.
All right, you talk. I'm going to find something.
Okay. That's the problem is Luther helps. If Luther tries to help you, don't take
Just
it.
say
Only
no.
listen to Jake and Rob.
Just say no.
Just say no. Preach. Anyways, from Washougal, Washington, my family's at home. Andrea, thanks for letting me come do these types of things. I want to say hi to Grayson and Greer, my son and daughter. I can't say enough good things about the program. Been hearing everybody say kind of the things that I've been thinking. It's just a great environment. It's very family-oriented. I would recommend anybody come here. If you're a wounded veteran in any form, whether it's mental, physical, at least fill out an application. Let them get you in here. They pay for everything, and it's just a great experience. And all the people, I just want to thank everybody for the donations, big and small. And if you can keep those coming in, that would be much appreciated. So that's about all I have. Any questions from Rob?
You said hello to family.
Said hello to family.
Where's your through dovetail? You want to
go
dovetail.
Show them I'll show them a dovetail here. So I've done a few in the past, and this is the best one I got so far. This is my third one.
And Luther didn't help with any of
He
this?
didn't help with this one. He helped with this one, which was not as good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So this is him helping you.
Let that be known.
This is Jake helping you.
Yeah, that was truly impromptu.
Yeah, and this is my first half-blind
Just clean one
dovetail
up
I've
and
ever
needs a
done in
little
my
bit of
life.
help.
So Rob's trying to help me out with a little bit, but
I don't know if he'll be able to overcome the Luther factor.
That is true. Yeah, he was touching it a lot, so it's hard to say. Yeah. But yeah, awesome time. Really enjoying myself. And if you're on the civilian side, if you're thinking about woodworking, stuff like that, this is a great introductory course to come to. I've done a couple other introductory courses. This is by far the best one. You get the most shop time. They always say the 7 to 10. I never thought that was true, but it is true. We're here from 7 to 10 every day. So you get plenty of shop time, plenty of instruction, never left out. And the food is ridiculously amazing.
So I'm just helping this out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it over here.
Out of square?
Yeah. But that's all right. I can rectify that.
It's looking a lot better.
And we were able to pull that in, so by the time the glue dries, there won't be any of those gaps.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay. Said hello to family.
I did.
Showed off your dovetails.
Yep.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
You good? Keep at it. Nice job. Well, the last province to join Confederation was Newfoundland. And I think this guy was holding us up, but now he's here. He's a Strathcona.
You should ask him.
Tank, what?
You should ask him something like, "What are you to?"
What are you to, Joe?
I'm here.
Yeah. So he is a friend of Al's. He and Al served together in Afghanistan. Kyle, he knows Kyle. Everybody knows Kyle. Is Kyle on tonight? Do we have any vets on? Are you tracking that? Al's on. Is Kyle on? We've actually had four. How's that? I must have learned to count from Luther.
That's a good work. That's usually a carpenter thing. 4.
Yes. We've had 4 wounded vets, Canadian wounded vets, all from Newfoundland. So that's pretty good based on the size of the province.
Yeah, it's a pretty big tradition. There's a lot. The whole time I was in the army, there was a lot of Newfoundlanders, a lot of East Coasters.
Half of Alberta.
That's largest city in Newfoundland's Fort McMurray.
That's right.
Yeah.
So tell them what you've experienced. You've been here for 4 days.
So as Rob said, I'm Canadian Army veteran. I spent about 20 years, multiple deployments to Afghanistan and domestically for floods and fires and such on. To be honest, before I got here, I had never used a handsaw to saw a board before in my life. And since I've been here, with absolutely zero experience, I was able to make a dovetail probably by, I don't know, I'm going to say lunchtime.
Is that yours? Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Lunchtime, maybe 2 o'clock on the first day. I mean, I know it might not be great, but for a guy who never saw a board and a half before, it's pretty amazing.
Certainly better than Kyle's.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Kyle wasn't here as the assistant. He'd been.
He's on.
Oh, Kyle's on.
But it's been a pretty amazing experience, you know. Really, to be honest, I was just kind of not sitting at home with nothing to do, but maybe nothing to do for me. And if there's a lot of veterans that are out there, I'm sure, that are just like me. You know, you kind of get out of the army, you kind of get a little lost. You don't know really what to be doing and stuff, you know. You just work on stuff with your family and everything, but it's nice to be able to learn something for you to be able to do for you. And, you know, I get to come here and learn how to make really cool things. I mean, I'm sure you've seen some of the furniture and stuff he's had. Like, how cool is that? You know, you made that with a chisel and a couple saws. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's been absolutely wonderful, and I'd encourage any wounded vet to try to reach out and get aboard this, and you know, start getting your mind active in positive ways.
Say hello to anybody at home.
Oh, yeah, at home. I'm lucky. Married to my wife, Jess. She's at home now with my 3 daughters. My son is in basic training right now,
Big
joining the
shout out to
Navy.
him.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. He's an awesome kid. A man now, I guess, 18, but definitely married to the most patient woman in the world, and
that was a prerequisite, wasn't it?
But if you, as Rob here can tell you, or Luther, you have to use extreme patience when it comes to me, but I'll get there just slowly and surely. That's what I said, extreme patience. Oracle, sorry.
Oh, I'd like to show you an example of the Oracle's assistants.
I just finished my first dovetail with Luther's supervision.
Luther.
Great job.
He's just
Luther.
just finished his first dovetail with your supervision.
There you go, baby.
Please send donations.
That's one of
we need your help.
We need to replace Luther.
Yes, we need to replace Luther. Now that I finally got this done, he said I could go have supper. Please donate and help generously. Thank you.
Help feed the band.
I guess.
How did you get here? Who was responsible for getting you here?
Kyle actually suggested me to the course. He's a fellow veteran who was here before. My wife originally thought it was a good idea for me to go. She put in the application for me, but she didn't know a lot of details for my military service, or not my military service, but maybe a lot of how certain injuries took place and whatnot. And then I wanted to build something for my daughters, and I was sitting at this great place in Canada called Veteran Farmer. It's another place that helps veterans and stuff like that with their paperwork and everything. And he suggested that I would be able to come up here and learn. I even explained to him that I didn't really know much what I was going on to, and he's like, "Don't you worry." So when you get there, he said, by the end of the day, you're
going on to.
Yeah.
Should I interpret that?
Yeah. When you're going on, you're coming on to. Of course, it's just Newfie speak. For once you get there, you will learn absolutely everything you need to know. I guess the one last thing I would say is that if you're a civilian out there and you're watching this, perhaps perhaps you're a person who donates and stuff to it. I would just like to say thank you very much for helping give me the opportunity to be able to come do this.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Kyle actually is Luther's cohort. So Luther comes and works 3 classes each year, and Kyle comes up and does the other 3.
There you go.
Luther, what are you getting on? What are you going on to?
What?
What are you going on to?
What language are you speaking?
Well,
that's like the northern version of the southern drive.
Is that
Newfoundlandese?
Is that Newfoundlandese?
Newfoundlandese, yeah.
You're taking marbles out of your mouth, okay?
Ed.
You clank, I am a tank.
Very good speaker.
No, that's all right. It's all right. Anything you want to say? Can we show off some of your work?
Sure.
Ed, Marine?
Army.
What was your MOS? What did you do?
Signal intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, how many years?
21 years.
31?
21.
21. Well, so Ed, do you mind me telling them what you were able to do?
No, go ahead, sir.
So Ed had a stroke and does not have use of his left hand. So all of this work has been done with one hand. And every time I went to show him something, I was thinking, oh, wait a minute, how would you do that if you're only holding one hand? So think about that when you're looking at this. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I mean, you're constantly having to reinvent a way to do things. This is really the first time I've ever had a vet come to the program that only had use with one hand.
Really?
Yeah, they had them injured, but they were still able to use them.
Oh, okay.
So, and he's a machine. Look how many he's got done. You slow down, we're going to have to plant more trees. Anybody want to say hello to at home?
No, it's okay.
No, it's okay?
Family.
All right. It says hi to the family. Thanks, Ed. I won't interrupt you. Keep going.
Thanks.
Hey, let me show
show you a couple of tricks.
I'm going to come back to you, Willow. Paul?
Yes, sir.
You, more than anyone else, could probably get a better understanding of Luther. However, that would take too much time.
It would. It would.
Just introduce yourself.
Paul Bedell from Squamish. Big shout out to Renee. Miss you. What would you like to?
Just your experience. You've been here for 4 days. What's gone on? How's it been?
Fantastic. I started following you, Rob, in 2019, 2020. Fell in love with what I saw, primarily the Purple Heart Project. Started donating right away.
Thank you.
The debt that we owe these people is phenomenal. And this really helps. I see the profound impact it has. It's up to us to learn about it so that we understand what we need to give back to these people. So donations are huge. The money really goes to great usage. What I'm learning here, it's about an 80-20 for me. 20% of what I'm learning, 80% the experience with these vets, and what you and your family do is amazing.
They're worth it.
And then there's Luther, who's really...
Oh, did we want to?
Why not? Why not?
Well, start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Luther's from South Carolina, so he is a self-professed redneck. So to count to 4, it's 1, 2, and another, and another, and another.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, except when it comes to Luther's notes on steps to follow. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 5.
4 done disappeared.
6, 7, 8, and then later on he refers to step 4,
which done disappeared. And the
doesn't
double
exist.
6 is in case you missed it the first time, you can get it the second time. What's wrong with y'all Yankees up here?
Yeah. No, we don't prove anything he does.
Y'all definitely need some schooling.
We leave it up to him. How's the food been?
Fantastic. Far too much, but you can't walk away from it. It's great food.
And you do have a personal connection to St. John, New Brunswick.
That I do.
We're in Eastern Canada, and Paul came up to me and he showed me a picture, and it was a plaque from somewhere in St. John of Paul as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Exact same name.
Exact same name.
Exact same name. My great 5 times great-grandfather.
And what did he do?
He laid out the city of St. John. So anybody who drives in St. John, my apologies.
Yeah, there's a lot to that because we have very narrow streets, but it was of the time. So here's his, how many have you done?
That's probably 15, 16 in my life.
Okay, there he is. Through dovetail.
And my first half-blind.
First ever half-blind. Awesome.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And thank you for pointing out those errors that none of us... The funny part is that syllabus has gone out to hundreds of soldiers, actually students. So actually you multiply that by double that, so 400 or 500, and nobody has come looking for step 4. That's amazing.
Okay, we gotta go draw. Oh,
Willow.
Yes.
Willow. Don't be shy and don't be modest. Tell us who you are, what you do, and people can know the kind of people that we attract to this.
Absolutely. So my name is Willow Benet. I come from Puerto Rico, and I'm a fan
Say
of.
it again. I love hearing that.
I come from Puerto Rico, and
I gotta get that down.
And
where are you to? Sorry.
That's all right. So I'm a fan of Rob's from YouTube. You know, every time I looked at dovetails or anything referring to, so his name always came up high on the list, if not the highest. And so I got interested, and I've been a follower of Rob all the time. And honestly, I got to say that the Purple Heart Project, I had heard about it, I read about it on the videos, but I was not entirely certain as to what exactly it was. So I got to tell you that besides all the great information that is being provided in the workshop, you know, for making dovetails and all these, newfound knowledge on how to work on wood and details, I got to say that it has been a renewed opportunity for me to feel super proud of all military people that are here doing work and working along them. But not only that, just really an opportunity for us to, for me specifically, to give back on the huge debt we have on the veterans. I've never went to the armed forces, but my father is a veteran, my grandfather is a veteran, so it means a lot more to me, which was really made clear for me here at the workshop. And many things, fun plays, certainly Luther, it's a force to be reckoned with, and someone to it makes me laugh, cracks me up all the time. So he makes the class a lot of fun. And also, not only are you going to get great amount of knowledge on when it comes to everything wood, but you got to go for the food. The beautiful food being provided for all of us. Let me tell you, it's not delicious.
I wouldn't do that like that.
Food,
it's too easy to apply too much force and blow that out. Remember, do that one like this.
I'm ready for that as well.
Did you remember? You got to go through and you got to do all of this first.
If you're interested
that's
in
why
wood,
that's
want
not
to give a hand to the war veterans. This is a great opportunity.
Okay, I'll come back as soon as they're ready. Sorry. I'm sorry, I had to catch a slight emergency. Did you tell them about your restaurant?
No, I did not.
Well, why not tell them about
sure,
your restaurant?
So, Rob wants me to tell you about my restaurant. It's called Willow Eatery and Bar in Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. And
Say that again?
It's in Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. It is actually an Indian name from the Taínos, so that's why it's even a little difficult for me as well. So anyhow, we're located there to serve and be of hospitality if your travels take you to that part of the world. Look forward to seeing you.
And wait a minute, you also are a very accomplished photographer. So tell them where they can see your photography.
So my initial love for a career was photography. So I went to the Arts Institute of Fort Lauderdale, and I do work with nature photography, specifically birds. My handle on Instagram is WILOBENET, Willow Bennett. So look me up and see what's there for you to look into.
Did you say Instagram?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So one more time, my handle in Instagram for my photographs, it's WILOBENET, and the handle for the restaurant is Willow Eatery and Bar. So the restaurant's one thing and the photographs is another.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
To be here with the man.
It is a pleasure. Okay. We spoke to everybody that wants to be spoken to. Okay. Just before we do the draw, I want one more. Again, any bets to shout out to?
Wally Rao.
Who's on?
Wally Rao.
Wally, up in Ontario, Canadian
Lawrence.
bet. Phil Lawrence.
And then Casper is here.
Casper is here, and he's on there.
He must be in the bathroom. And then board members, Brent, Kent Boys. Kyle's here too.
Kyle. Brent's slowest dovetailer in the world.
And Al is on. Al McNeil.
Al McNeil, who's been working here all day, had dinner with us. Al. Is Andrew on?
Didn't see him.
Didn't see him? All right. I just want one more plug on this.
Then find out from Brent.
Oh yeah, how many? 16. So we're giving away one. Okay, so if you have been to our class from 2016 right up until this class, and you've taken this serious and you want to expand and develop your skills, we're doing an intermediate drawer making workshop. You'll learn to build a drawer that fits perfectly. You'll be able to take it home. Thanks to John in Florida, all of your expenses are covered. Your travel, your lodging, your food, your materials. Bring your own tools that we already gave you. And you're going to spend 6 brutally long days. I promise you. We'll be in here probably before 7, and we'll be in here well past 10. Maybe 11.
Call out Sean Grumbles specifically.
Sean Grumbles?
He's worried he won't be able to do the half-line dovetails.
Oh, Sean, give me a break. I'll have Luther tutor you. So here's what this is what you're gonna do. You've got to order, costs $30. We're going to send you a bundle of prepared wood. However, it's not to width and it's not to length. You've got to do that on your shooting board. There's plans. Chris Davenport drew up plans. It's all going to come in this box. It will include the return shipping. It must be sent back to us by June 30th. You're going to follow the instructions and build a pseudo drawer. Not quite, but it'll be enough that I'll be able to inspect your through dovetails, your half blinds, your ability to measure and accurately build something, your finish right from the hand plane, no sanding. I know the difference, I can tell. Okay. We will, when it comes in, Gina, without my knowledge, will assign a number corresponding with a name. I won't see the name. We will go through, Jake and I, and we'll pick out what we think are the top 12. And then we'll obviously find out who they belong to, and we will extend the invitation. And if some of those can't make it for whatever reason. By the way, I didn't mention, the class is going to be October what, Ken?
6 to 11.
October 6 to 11. That means you'll arrive on the 5th, possibly even the 4th, and you'll return on the following Sunday, the 12th. So and I so look forward to it. I got a chance just recently down in South Carolina to be with, I think, 9 of PHP alumni, which is the most I was ever at with one time. And it's just great getting to rekindle friendships with these people. They are the salt of the earth. So, get it quick. Let's go. We don't have much time. All right, we're going to go in here and do a draw. We're going to draw for 3 dead cat sweaters, and we're going to give away that plane. We're saving these boxes for the next night where we have some more participation. All right, Frick. All right. Get the shop. Shop always looks a mess after this because it just does. Okay, you ready?
Yep. Let's put it on the screen.
Anything you wanted to say to the folks?
I got my own microphone. I'm good. Enjoying the food.
Hey, it's nice to see you at your desk.
Okay, so 3 dead cats?
3 dead cats.
All right. Here we go.
Drum roll.
You don't do a drum roll, do you, Frank?
No,
You should. Why can't you do that?
All right, first winner is Marvin Grant in Ontario.
Hey, Marvin. It's still cool in Ontario in the evening. You'll enjoy this.
All right, second winner is Howard Smith in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Howard, Arkansas. It's getting warm, but fall's coming.
Third is James Scasia in Roseville, California.
Roseville, California. Well, that's far enough north that it could you could possibly need this. You'll like it regardless. And we're going to give away. We're going to do our drawing one name to give to a 5.5 Wood River 5.5 that we have cosmonized. So Rick has gone in, flattened the sole, squared the sides, sharpened the blade, prepped the chip breaker, the lever cap. After sharpening the blade, tested it, drilled for the grip, installed the adjustar, and swapped out the screws for the hex drive screws. So it's so much easier to work. And we are giving it to whom?
Dwayne Szymanski in Indiana.
Dwayne Szymanski.
Maybe the Z sound. Szymanski.
Dwayne in Indiana. Congratulations.
Maybe the Y sign.
Everyone that won tonight, you need to contact Gina. Support at RobCosman.com. You need to tell her your size if you want a dead cat sweater. And Dwayne, you need to make sure we have your address, contact information so we can get that sent out to you. Thank you, folks. Thank you to our donors. A huge thank you to the Johns and Santa Claus and some of the people that have really stepped up to be such wonderful supporters. And they believe in what we do. That's the best part of all. We appreciate those who have recurring donations to us. Don't know how much easier it is when we know we can look at the month to month and realize, okay, we've got this much. I'll just tell you this. So last year, the cost to operate our program was $350,000 US. That took care of 42 combat wounded soldiers. We are a registered charity in the United States, a 501c3. We are a registered nonprofit in Canada. Ken Anthony is the chapter president in Canada. Luther's the chapter president in the United States. Both sit on the opposite boards. And out of all the money we collect, what is the percentage that we pay out to
5%?
No, it's not 5.
It was like 3. Oh, for admin?
Yeah, admin. I thought it was 2.
Less than 5.
Yeah.
It was like 2.8.
It's a little bit tiny bit. We have to hire accountants and bookkeepers. Other than that, everybody's volunteers. We have a tremendous number of vets that are volunteer and help us out, and a big shout out to them. You know who you are. All right, we will see them in 2 weeks.
I think so, yep.
In 2 weeks. Take care. Thank you. Spread the word. Purple Heart Project, helping soldiers have a better life. See you.